Well, thank you, Steve, and good morning, sisters and brothers. I'm pleased to be with you here today in order to pledge not only to our members in the plant and the thousands and thousands of members in the supply chain, but also to this community here in Swindon, that we've got no intention of allowing this company to close our plant. For nearly 35 years, this world-class workforce has delivered a fantastic profit and significant profitability for this company. As Steve said, the manner in which you learned, and we all learned of this closure, was nothing short of disgraceful. And let me say that this company would never have dreamt of doing it to Japanese workers back in their home country. And our message is clear. We demand that British workers are treated with the same dignity and respect that they would treat workers back in Japan. 3,500 workers and their families, nearly 15,000 workers in the supply chain now wondering about what their future holds. And it is a disgrace that this has happened in this manner. Here in Swindon, there's only about 10,000 manufacturing jobs. So to lose 3,500 is a huge, huge blow to the skills and to the community that it serves. And that's why we are here today. And I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you. People often say, well, why do you go on marches? They don't particularly achieve anything, do they? Well, yes, they do. Yes. My experience tells me that when working people come out onto the streets to make their voice heard, then people do sit up and take notice. And the one thing I know about Japanese companies, every Japanese company I've dealt with, and I've dealt with many of them, none of them like bad publicity. And we are currently engaged in putting together a leverage strategy to make it clear to Honda that if they think we're simply going to lie down and allow them to walk all over us, then they best think again. We are working on alternative ways of dealing with the future and keeping this plant open. I've just been asked by a number of the media, but is this realistic? Are they viable? Yes, they are. We have strong, viable alternatives to put to the company. And I'm pleased to say that the Secretary of State, Greg Clark, has committed his support for our alternatives, and Steve Turner will be speaking to you more about that a little later. We'll be travelling to Japan with the government in order to meet the highest individuals within Honda and press them to look once again at keeping our plant open. There's people who've come here today from all over the country, and I want to thank you for the support that you've given and the solidarity that you've shown. And that solidarity is important. It builds hope, because I've no doubt that since this announcement, the families of the workforce in both the supply chain and the direct labour will have felt deeply despondent. And my message is one of hope today. We're joined here today by our colleagues, Honda workers from across Europe, from Belgium and from other workers who are here to offer their support. And it makes me feel optimistic about what we can achieve together. It is vitally important for our manufacturing base in general that the government step up to the mark and that Honda treat us with respect. Yeah. I believe, colleagues, that we can achieve. I want you to make certain that you keep optimism and hope in your hearts. We will make certain that every single stone is left unturned, not a single stone, in order to achieve what we want to achieve. Thank you for being here. The beginning of a campaign, and I'm confident it will achieve justice, fairness and victory for you all.